Welcome, everyone. This is Professor Smith bringing you another Hebrew study. In the book of Zephaniah, there is a prophecy that our Heavenly Father will restore to the earth a pure language. We understand that Hebrew is the closest derivation of that pure language. Let's explore it together. Shalom, and let's get started. Okay, so we're back on the participles, and we're looking at perfect and imperfect participles in Hebrew. And so the first one that I definitely want to zoom in on and figure out is this one right here. We have basically this is as a noun pair, shomerim hamakom. So it's like the guards of the place, the guards of the place. And I think that's probably what they have on the guards of the place, and as walked within the city, saw that everything was good, and also they did great deeds. Okay, so halku, that's walked. Batok ha'ir, so it's like batok is within the city or in the center of the city. And then ra'u, and they saw, let's see here, they saw ki hakol, they say, so they saw that the all tov. No, so it's literally that the all tov. So it's like that all was good. V'gam asu, and also they did. Let's see here, ma'asim. These would be deeds and works, right? Gadolim. These would be great deeds and works, and I'm pretty sure that's what they've got there on their answer key. So the guards of the place walked in the city, saw that everything was good, and also they did great deeds. Okay. All right. So now what they want us to do is we want to replace the highlighted word, and we got to figure out how each of these then are going to be changed. So notice we've got a participle here. Shomer. Shomer. So how are we going to figure this one out? Well, let me get my pen. Oh, my pen goes away if I do that, doesn't it? Okay, let's try that. See if we can get that to flip up here. Okay, so now they want us to use Shomer Hamakom. So Shomer Hamakom. I'm pretty sure that this Aleph here is this here, and then Bet is these here, and then look at this. They've got Ata. Okay, so basically that's what they're doing here. So this is the one we're looking at right here. Shomer Hamakom. So what we need to look for is when in the chart, we need to look for this, show Mer, which is under the Sheen column. So let's go to our chart. We can get it to come up here. There it is. And I see it. Sometimes it sticks on me. Okay, so we've got this here. These are the Sheen. I don't see the Shomer in there. Let's see if we can get it down into this one. Perfect and imperfect. Okay, so here's the column that we want. You see this? I'll say, so we know it's not any of these because these are in the past. So, unless, wait a minute here. Let me see if we could find it in here. I don't think it might be in this column, but this is the Shomer column, which has to do with guarding, okay, or guards. And so these are future action of guards. Okay, so that's not there. Okay, so the sheen, the memoresh, has to do with guarding. We have shomer, shomeret, shomerim, shomerot. Okay, so Shomar, so it's like this would be like I think it's going to be like the guards, but we're going to look at the answer key and see. Well, let's see how they've got it. Okay, so they've got let's see here. The guards, Shomer Hamakom. They're saying just to put it in Hebrew for us. Okay, so the guards of the place, but I'd like to see that. I'd like to see this answer key give it to me in English so that I could figure it out a little better. Shomer Hamakom, Holek Batok. This is within, went to the city, Ha'ir, Ra'aki Hakol Tov, Vagam Asa, Hama'asim. This would be, Ma'asim would be like deeds or words. Gadolim. These would be great deeds or words. Okay, right? So then, this is Aleph, I think, right? That's what we're looking at. Yeah, Aleph right here. So basically, what's going on here? I almost think my computer doesn't have enough memory to run this thing. Okay, so yeah, and it looks to me like all that's happened here is the guards of the place, Holek Batok. So what I'm going to do is see if I can get a translation for that. Okay, so I have to remember to keep hitting that record because I'm cutting out as much as the dead time as possible trying to figure this stuff out. So okay, so yes, this is the keeper of the place or the guarder of the place. Halak went Batok Ha'ir within the city. Ra'ah ki hakula. Okay, so he saw that which is all good. He saw Hakula Tov would be he saw that all was good. Vagam Asa and did Ma'asim would be like works and deeds. Gadolim, he did great works and deeds. Okay, so now that is what we've got for the first one. Now let's take a look at the second one we have Yoshevet. Look at that. Ha'ir. Yoshevet Ha'ir. So that might change some things. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out. So if we go to let's take a look at our chart and see what that chart says. We get it to render. Okay, there it is right there. Nope. Nope. Yoshevet is going to be up here. I'm almost to the point to where I need to let's see here. I don't see it here, Yoshevet. It's important to have these charts to figure out what's going on. Okay, so this if we put Yoshevet Ha'ir in there and we get rid of this, and this goes up here, then Haku Batok Ha'ir, that stays the same. The city dwellers walked inside the city. Okay, Ra'u Ki, and they saw Hakola Tov, it all was good. Vagam Asu, see, and also, let's see here. Asu Ma'asim, this Ma'asim would be deeds, and Gedolim, they did great deeds. Okay, that's so I think I don't think that anything else would change. But I'm going to see, we're going to look at our answer key and see if things have changed. I don't think this answer key is going to, I don't think this chart's going to work out very well for us. I'm going to nix it out of there. Okay, so here's Yoshevet Ha'ir. This is the answer key. Yoshabet ha'ir. And then, oh, look at this. Instead of halku, it changes to halka. I wonder if that's because it's feminine. But toka'ir, okay, ra'ata, the ra'ata changes to, okay, ki hakol, tov. But gam asata, asata changes to. Ma'asim is the same. Gadolim is the same. Okay, so that gives me pause. If it says Yoshevet, then this is saying it's got to be a city dweller, which is feminine. So it's like the city dweller. But why would the okay. Yeah, so it looks like Google Translate does not assist me very well here because basically it's assuming that if I maintain Halku, then it's gonna stay plural, but this is not plural, so that's what happened. But I could kick myself because I can't figure out where this chart is at unless I do something different here. Okay, I finally found the chart. Here it is. Yashav. It's number 19. This is what we're looking at right here, Yoshevet. So yeah, it is basically she who sits. So that's what's saying here. She who sits in the city or the resider of the city. So if we get rid of this, then this has to change now to reflect feminine singular. This has to change to reflect feminine singular. And this has to change to reflect feminine singular because it all has to reflect off of this, which has now been changed. Instead of uh, instead of a masculine plural gender and number, we've got a feminine gender and a number of one. You see? That's how they get those answers. Because remember, a number and gender has to match. Okay, so why is it that they've got Yoshevet Ha'ir and then instead of Halku, they've got Halka? Because that reflects feminine gender and number as one. Feminine and one. Batok Ha'ir, so within the city, and there, notice the seen one? Ra'u changes to Ra'ata to reflect Yoshevet. And then ki hakolato v'gam asta. Remember that doing or making one asa instead of asu, which is what was well. Actually, here they've got asa, which has to reflect. Let's see here. Let's see, and also asa. Let's see, ma'asim, and also doing. So I think probably that refers to the whole group. Maybe that one, but this does change to asta. Looks like. Yeah. Ma'asim Gadolim. So it's like doing the works of the city. All right, so I'm starting to get the hang of this. I hope you guys are too. And it does help to have the chart. Now we've got the chart where we need it. Okay, so let's go to this one here. We have just ata. So look at that. So this is gone, and ata has to go there now. And then, so what happens to this? This one's going to get changed. This one's going to get changed. This is you. So I think this halku is going to change to halak to reflect masculine singular you. So atahalak batokair. So you went. So this is going to get changed to halak. Okay, and then batokair, and then ra'u. This one's going to get changed to probably, let's see here. Would it be like that, maybe? I'd have to look at the spelling on that. Ki hakol, tov, vagam, and then this asu probably is going to get changed to asa. Okay, ma'asim, this would be like, um, I think this ma'asim might get changed to masa, or ma'as, let's see, I'd have to see, we'll have to see that, and this might get changed too, might get changed down to singular, because now everything's been changed to singular. You see what's going on here? All right, so let's check out the answer key and see. Okay, so now we've got ata. Oh, look at this. Halakta. Okay, so how do we know that? Well, let me take a look at that chart here. I want to look at the next chart. Let's see here. See if we can find it. Now, I don't think it's going to be in this chart because this is the participles, and that is past tense. Okay, but I see how they're getting halakta here. Ata halakta. So basically, you went batok within Ha'ir, the city, ra'ata, and you saw ki hakol, that the all tov. Basically, hakol tov, so that all was good. The gam and also asita. Oh, there it is, asita. Okay, so that reflects you, masculine singular, right? And you did ma'asim. Oh, yeah, the ma'asim gadolim stays the same because if you say you're doing more than one work, it's ma'asim gadolim. So you're doing many great works. Okay. Well, I wish this would stay where it's supposed to be. Now we've got atem. Look at that. So atem is you all masculine plural. Okay. So this goes here, and these get knocked out. So now all this has to change. This one's going to get changed. This one's going to get changed. I think this one's going to get changed, and this is going to stay the same. So instead of, we're going to say atem, I bet you it's going to be halaktem. I bet you this one is going to change to, that's kind of a bad lamed, isn't it? I bet you it's going to look like this. And it's going to be halaktim. So it's like atem halaktim. So you all went, but tokair, and then this ra'u, I bet you that's going to change to ra'at. Let's see, ra'itim. I bet you it's ra'itim. I think that's what it's going to be. And then kol tov v'gam. Okay, say and saw that all was good. And then this asu, that's going to change to let's see, asitem. I bet you. All right. And then this is going to stay the same. Ma'asim gadolim. Okay, so that's essentially, it's a bit of a mind twister, but that's essentially what they're doing. All right, let's see what the answer key says. Okay, so let's see. We're down with that. Okay, here it is. Atem, yep, halaktem. I got that right. Batokair. So you all went Batokair within the city. Ra'item, there it is, right there. Let me get rid of that. Go away. Alarm. Okay, so then we've got Ra'item. So you all saw Ki Hakoto, that the all was good, right? The gum, and then notice this. Asitem. You notice this tem, and you did Ma'asim Gadolim. You did great works. Okay, so there's one more on this. I keep forgetting to make sure my recording is. Okay, so now we've got a Naknu. Okay, so what is this going to look like? A Naknu is going to go here. Going to knock that out. So what's going to happen to Halku? Let's see here. Naknu. I think that's going to change to Halaknu. I think. I think that's going to change to Halaknu. And then Batokair within the city, Ra'u is going to change to Ra'idnu. Okay, and then so remember, Naknu is we. So we, Anaknu, Halaknu, we went Batokair within the city, Ra'inu, and we saw Ki Hakol Tov, that all was good. The gum, and then Asu, look at that one there. That's going to change too to Asinu, right? And then we did Ma'asim Gadolim. This would be like great works. That's essentially what's happening here. Let's see what it is. Okay, Anaknu Halaknu. All right, good. Batokair within the city. Okay, Ra'inu, I was right. And we saw Ki Hakol Tov. We saw that the all good. In other words, we saw all that was good. So basically, what I'm doing here is literally translating literally. It doesn't sound smooth like English, but you just have to put it into English. That's more smooth. And then Asinu. Yep, there it is. Ma'asim Gadolim. All right, so uh, that and keep working with these things, then you get an idea of what's going on. Okay, so now we've got number two here, and this looks like a substantial one here. Okay, so we've got Hu Bana Mizba. This is Mizbeach, and I think that has to do with altar, Mizbeach. And I'm going to write this now. Okay, so I made a commitment to myself that I was going to write these words that I didn't know. So this is the one we need right here. And then what you do is you say it, Mies Beach. Okay. Mies. And then this equals altar. Equals altar. Mies Beach. Mies. Mies Beach equals altar. We'll do it 4 times. Mies Beach. Okay, so you want to have you want to have speaking, seeing, hearing, and writing, tactile, all 4 modalities in operation in order for retention. Information retention. The more modalities you have in operation, the more information retention that you have. So this is why if you're trying to learn something that's very difficult, you need to write it, you need to speak it, you need to hear it, and you need to, well, you're writing tactile, so you need to see it, you need to hear it, you need to speak it, and you need to, tactile, which is writing it. Okay, so there's four modalities. Very important. Get all four of those modalities in operation. And so hopefully now I have that programmed as a memory, and you will too if there's a word that you don't know. Okay, so hu bana mizbeach, and this bana, I'm pretty sure has to do with, let's find out. Okay, so this is singular and it's in the past. Hu bana, he built mizbeach, the altar. Me'avne, Me'avni, looks like Me'avnev Zahav. Me'avne Zahav. And Zahav is gold. Ba'as, and then Yarad Min. I want to look up this Me'avne again. Okay, so this Me'avne has to do with construction. Me'avne. And then Zahav. We know what Zahav is gold. So Me'avne is construction. Okay. Me'avne. Construction. Me'avne equals construction. Me'avne equals construction. You see, repetition. This is how they used to do it in school. Repetition, repetition, repetition to get something memorized. Okay, so we've got Hu Bana, so he built Mizbeach, the altar, Me'avne, construction, Zahav, construction of gold, and construction of gold, Va'az, and then now we've got this Yarad. Now this one I need to look up again. Uh, Min Hamahane. Hamahane. So let's take a look at that. We'll look up that Yarad real quick here. Okay, so Yarad is this one right here has to do with going down. So it's like he is going down. So it's went down. So it's like he went down. Okay, so he went down. So I'm gonna do this four times. Yarad, he went down. Okay, so hopefully I'll have that. Okay, so Va'az Yarad, he went down mean from. I think this Hamakane is. Let's take a look at it. Hamakane. Hamakane. Okay. Okay, so Hamakane is the camp. Okay, the camp. Ha. Hamakane equals the camp. Hamakane equals the camp. Equals the camp. Okay, so I think we've got that program now. I do anyway. I hope you guys do too. Okay, so we have Hubana, he built Mizbeach, the altar, Me'avne, Zahav. This is a construction of gold, Va'az Yarad, and then went down mean from Hamakane, the camp, okay. Akal Lechem, looks like he ate bread, Vagam Shota Mayim, and also drank water. Okay, so we got those. So really, the only ones that I had to get programmed were these Me'avne, has to do with construction. Me'avne Zahab, construction of gold. All right, so now that we know what the sentence says, uh, okay, so let's go here. What if we change this bana to Banita? Banita. Well, okay. So if we do that, then I think this has to change. This altar is going to stay the same. Construction of gold. I think, let's see here. Let's see here. So I think it's going to be he, Banita. Let's take a look at the chart and see what it looks like, okay? Let's see. We need the one that's building. Here it is. It's Bana Bonet. We don't have that one, do we? This is a wrong chart. I'm pretty sure that this is going to change to he Banita because I think this Banita has to do with it's like she built something, and then I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's going to change. I think this Yarad might change possibly to Yaradta. I bet you that's going to change to Yaradta. Let's see how the camp's going to stay the same. I bet you it's going to be Akalta, ate bread, Vagam, Shatata. I bet you I wonder if it's Shatata maybe, and then Mayim. Okay, so there's going to be several things that are going to change. Let's see what changes. Okay, Abanita Mizbeach, that stays the same. Me Avene Zohav, yep, okay. Va'az, okay, Radta, yeah, it changes so that it reflects a she, right? So she went down. Min Hamakane from the camp. Akalta, yep. Lachem vagam shatita. Look at that. And she drank mayim. She drank water. So that's what changes. Okay, so Yivne. Now look at this one here. So what are they changing here? This looks to me like this is a future. This is a future. So it's like will build. And I think that, yo, now is the time that we actually could probably use our chart. Let's see here. I think that's going to be down here in the, this is Bana right here, but I don't say it's Bonnet. Yeah, this is in the participle. This is a participle thing here. That's what that is. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Okay, I found it. So it's in this imperfect. It's in an imperfect tense. So notice this right here, yivne. Okay, so it's in this imperfect section here. So basically, here is the root bana, and so it's like, let's see here. This is gonna be you feminine. This is let's see, you feminine, and then this is gonna be he, and then it could be it. I wonder if it's a she. Yivne. This is no, it's you. This here is you. I bet you this is you. Masculine singular, possibly, Yivne. Because this is definitely we. Let's see. This is on ni. I will build. He will build. She will build. You will build. You will build feminine singular, tivane. And then we will build nivane. Okay, so it's got to be we'll build Yivane. Yibane is you will build. I think that's what it is, but let's double check it. At least now we can see it in the chart. Yeah, Yibane. But it doesn't have they don't put the dagesh in there, do they? Yibne. Yeah, that's right. Will build. All right. Okay, so this right here, this is going to change to you, which is ata. But that it may knock off of there. And we may not even have to see that ata on there. Okay, so this is going to go up here, Yivne. So you will build Mizbeach, an altar. Me'avne Zahav, a construction of gold. Va'az, Yarad, that's a good one. How that, we got to change that from he to you, masculine plural. I wonder if it's Yarad Ta. I wonder if they'll change it to Yarad Ta. Hamakane from, okay, so mean, so Yarad Ta mean Hamakane from the camp. This a call is going to change to. This is going to change. What is it going to change to reflect Yibne? Um, you will. Is it? See, I wonder if it's going to be in the future tense too. So I wonder if it's going to be. I'm going to have to look at it and see what it says, guys. All right, let's take a look at it. Which one are we on? We got rid of the who. Hubana, Misbeach. This is number 2. And we're looking at vet. Number 2, bet. Okay, so number two, and here is bet. Yeah, they put. Oh, look at this. It's who yivne. So he will build. Okay, so it looks like it is not ata. So then everything else is going to be just about the same, I think. No, it's not. You're right, and he will go down. Min hamachane yochal, and he will eat lechem v'gam yishteh. Look at that. So it's all in future. Hu yishteh mayim, and he will drink water. Isn't that something? All right, so let's hear Nivne. Okay, so I think I'm getting the sort of the hang of it here. So this is going to be to Anaknu Nivne, which is we will build Mizbeach Me'avne. Let's see here, Zahabs, which is construction of gold. Beaz, and this Yarad's going to change to, I bet you, Ni Rodney, maybe. Ni Rodney, maybe, possibly. Min Hamachane, from the camp. I bet you it's going to be it's going to start with a noon. So this is so Nokal maybe Nokal Lechem Begam and Nishta maybe. Let's see what the answer key says on those. In other words, the noon is going to be replaced in there. So Nivne Mizbiach. Okay, so we will go down. Let's see. No, we will build Me'avne. Okay, good. Goal. Let's see. We will build an altar. Me'avne, construction of gold. Zahav and Nered. They're saying Min Hamachena. Oh, here it is. Nochal. Let's look at this Nered here. That's something I wouldn't have expected. But it does start with a noon, which means it's a naknu, right? Which is we. Nochal, okay. All right, so that's the form there for we will eat. Lachem v'gam nishte, which is we will drink. Mayim, we will drink mayim. Okay, water. All right. How about this one, banu? And I'm pretty sure that one has to do with what I need is that pay alim to figure that one out. Okay, so this is past tense, which is banu is him, they. So this is they built, and it's past tense, so it's not a future. So okay, so this shouldn't be too hard. So we should see hem banu, they built mizbeach, the altar, uh, me'avnei zahav, a construction of gold, va'az, and this yarad is going to change to uh, I wonder if it's yaru or something like that. It's going to end with the shuruk here, and it's probably going to have a kametz, but it's going to reflect they, and they will go down mean hamakane from the camp. It's going to be a call. I bet you're going to be aklu. I bet you're going to see aklu, and they will eat lachem bread v'gam. I wonder if it's shotu maybe or shatu. We'll see what it is, but it ends with a shuruk. You see that shuruk form, and that reflects they, mayim, and they will drink water. So let's see what the answer key says. Okay, yeah, there it is. Hem banu. I was right. Mizbeach. Me'avne zahab. Okay, now look at this. Uh, Yar do. So it retains the dalet. And they will go down, mean hamakane, from the camp. There it is, aklu. I had that one right, because I've seen it before. Lechem vekam, and then shatu. I thought it might have been shotu, but it's shatu. And they drink mayim. Okay, you see how everything changes when you change one of these things. Check a look at this one, baniti. I wonder if this goes with ani, which is I. I've got my chart here. Yes, it goes with ani, and it's past tense. So baniti is basically I built. Baniti. So we have ani baniti. That's probably what's going to be there. Ani baniti. Mizbeach, an altar. Me'avne zahav, constructed of gold. Ve'as, and then your rod is going to change to. I bet you it's going to be Yoradti. I bet you we're going to see Yoradti in the answer key. And I went down mean Hamachane from the camp, and this a call is going to change to akalti, which is and I ate lachem bread, the gum, and I bet you this is going to be shatati or shotati, something like that. But that would reflect that it's now I what I drink, mayim. So let's take a look at the answer key and see what it is. All right, here, yeah, there it is. Baniti. Okay, I went down Mizbeach. Mizbeach. I build an altar. Ma'abni Zahab. Okay, and then Yarati. I'm right, and I went down. Min Hamakane from the camp. There it is. A Akalti. Look at that. Lahem Vagam, and then Shatiti. And I drank Mayim. Look at that. All right. So he says, like, the more you conjugate these things, the more practice you get, the better off you'll get at figuring out the language, right? Now look at this one. I recognize this one right away. Look at that aleph. That has to do, now we're in the future. Evne. Evne. Okay, so now it might be worthwhile to go to our chart. Okay, so here it is. This is in the chart. You see Evne here? So this goes with Ani. I will build. Tivne goes with, I'm pretty sure that goes with he will build, possibly. No, I think it's going to be you. I bet you it's going to be ata. You, masculine singular, will build. Tivni is at. That goes with at. And then yivne goes with he will build. And tibne goes with she will build. And then nibne is we will build. You see? And so it's a future. It's futures. We will do something, right? Okay, so that's what we're looking at. So now I know it's ani. And so let's see if we can highlight that. There we go. All right, we don't want to jump there. Okay, so the evne. Okay, so we will build. So it's going to be this who is not even going to be there. This bana is not going to be there. These are going to be knocked out. And this is going to fit right here. Evne. So so I will build mizbeach, an altar, me'avne zahav, constructed of gold, va'as, and then this yarad's going to change too. To, I wonder if it's going to be air day or something like that. It's gonna reflect future. But I would have to look that up to actually see the spelling. But it's gonna look similar to this pattern here. You see, it's gonna start with an aleph. Min machane from the camp. This a call is gonna change to. I bet you it's gonna be ekne, maybe something like that, or no, it's gonna be ekle, maybe something like that. Lachem v'gam, and then this is gonna be esh te, maybe. I bet you it's gonna be esh te. That there. because it's going to reflect on ni, which is I will do something. I will drink. Okay, so let's see what the actual spelling looks like. All right. So let's start here. There it is. Evne. Okay. Mizbeach. Me'avne. Zahav. So it's construction of gold. Va'as. And look at this. A raid. You see that aleph there? That lets you know it's a future. So I will go down, min hamakane, from the camp. And oh, look at this. Ochal. Notice they just got Ochal here, but it does start with an aleph. Okay, so and I will eat. And notice it's got a whole lemn there. Notice that whole lemn. That lets you know that it's the future. Lehem v'gam. And then eshte. I had that right too. Eshte. So here's that signal letter, aleph. That lets you know it's in the future. And I will drink water, right? Okay. Let's take a look here. I think we're going to take a break for a minute. Okay, continuing in number 3, we've got Vayoshav. Let's see, or Vayashav. This looks like, yeah, Vayashav. So, and Avi, so, and settled my father, Tachat Ha'etz. Okay, this is the tree, Tachat. We got to look up that Tachat. Okay, so Tachat means under, below, or beneath. Tachat, under. Okay, Tachat, under. Okay, Tachat, under. Okay, all right, so under, below, or beneath. Ha'etz is the tree. Ha'omer, this comes from Amar. But Yosheb, and okay, I think this is, and he will sit, Avi, and my father will sit under the tree. Ha'omer, let's see, Omer. Amar means to, and he will cross over. Ba Sadeh, Mar. No, he will, let's see, Amar. No, it's Amad. Omad means that he will stand. Basadeh, in the field. Va-ra-ah, and see at what? So no. So no. We got to look that one up too. Ha-holechet, saviv. Saviv has to do roundabout. So I need to look up that, so no. Okay, so this one, I wasn't quite sure what this was, but it has to do with his sheep. Okay, so no is his sheep. Uh, so basically, zone is a sheep. And goats. It can also have to do with sheep and goats. And goats. Okay. All right. Okay. So what's he doing here? And this tachat means under. Ha'etz, the tree. ha'omed, which is, and he will stand, basadeh, in the field. Where's that? Okay, yeah. V'ra'ah, and see, et zono, his goats. Now notice this possessive holem here. Kaholechet. In other words, it has to do with the sheep. Haholeket. In other words, they are the roaming around sheep, and saviv, roundabout. Okay. Okay, so now that we've got the sentence deciphered, we can, now that we got that sentence deciphered, we can go now to Anochi. Anochi, remember, is, I think that goes with ani, which is, let's see here. See, instead of avi, which is my father, Anochi is the same as ani, I think, which is I. So, so this Vayoshev has to change to, so I'm going to have to look, basically going to have to look at the future of that goes with Anochi, which is I. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Okay, so I found it. So these two are going to get knocked out, and this Anochi is going to go like this. And then it's going to be Eshev. Okay, so this is future tense, and it's gonna use a zere. Okay, so Anochi Eshev. So I will settle, or I will sit. Tachat ha'etz. This will stay the same, and this is going to change here. Ha omed is going to change to probably omed, maybe with an aleph. So this will be gone, and maybe there will be an aleph there. I will stand basadeh, in the field, and this va ra'ah is going to change to it might be something like ere, which is, and I will see, et zono, which is my sheep. Haholechet, they are walking savi, they are walking roundabout. So basically we should see these various words change to reflect future and I, which is anoki, which is I. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Okay, so basically, my father will sit under the tree, tree standing in the field, and he will see his flock that is walking around. Okay, so let's see. Number one, Vayashavti. Oh, look at this. Anoki Vayashavti. So that's curious because, hold on here. So I guess maybe what's going on here? Yeah, Anoki. Okay. Okay, so I guess it's not in the future, guys. I guess I had that wrong. So it is in the past because Yashav is in the past, Vayashav. So and Sat Avi, my father, and Sat my, so it's a Anoki. So it's going to be Yashabti. That's right, which is in the past. So I will sit, or I sat rather. Okay, Vayashabti Anoki. Because that means that changes everything then. Tachat ha'etz ha'omad, ha'omed, and I will stand, basadeh, vara'iti, and I will see, et zon, Oh, look at this. This instead of zono, it's going to change to zoni, which is my sheep. Yeah, my sheep. Haholechet, that stays the same. Saviv, that stays the same. Okay, so I got an idea what's going on. But if I hadn't worked it out, I would have still been sputtering along, with not getting the correct thing what the book wants. Okay, so now we've got a ta. Okay, so now that I kind of know what's going on here, I bet you it's going to be yashavta. Yashavta ata. I bet you that's what's going to be. So you will sit, or you sat, yashavta ata, you sat tachat ha'etz, under the tree. And instead of ha'omed, it's going to be, let's see here. That's going to be, I want to look that one up and find it. Okay, so I found it here. This is the Ahmad column. And so notice that it's going to be in a future thing here. So I think this is ta'amod. I think that's what it's going to be, which basically you will stand. You will stand. Okay, so it's going to be ata. Okay, so let's see. It's going to be this one right here. Ta'amod. Basadeh, in the field. So what's this? Ra'ah is going to change to ra'ata, probably. Et, and it's going to be zone. I bet it's going to be zone ta. Haholechet zaviv. All right, so let's see what the answer key says. I'm just giving my best guess here to see what it's going to be. Okay, so where's it at here? Yeah, there it is. Vayashavta ata ha'etz ha'omed. Wait a minute here. Which one are we on? We are on this one right here. Bet. Number 3, bet. Okay, number 3. We need bet. Okay. Vayashavta. Okay. All right. And you will sit tachat v'ha'etz, under the tree, ha'omed. Oh, look at this here. And this stays the same. And standing in the field, va'ra'ita, are your sheep. Okay, are your sheep at zonecha. Oh, look at this here. Wait, here's your sheep right here, zonecha. And you will see, standing in the field, you will see at zonecha, your sheep, aholaket saviv, and they are walking round about. Okay. We've got anaknu. Okay, so yashavnu, anaknu, but tak ha'etz ha'omed. I bet you it's ha'omednu. Let's see if it's ha'omednu. But yashavnu anaknu tachat ha'etz. No, it's ha'omed. So it's got to be and standing in the field. And you will see. So this is what's confusing me. Why is this the same here? Maybe somebody who knows more Hebrew than me can figure it out. Why is omed not changing here to reflect anaknu? Basadeh, vara'inu, which is, and you will see, and we will see, rather. This is we, right? Not you. But yashavnu, and we will see anaknu, we, tachat ha'etz. We will sit under the tree, ha'omed, and standing, basadeh, in the field, va'ra'inu, we will see at zonenu, yep, our sheep, ha'oleket saviv, they are walking roundabout. Okay. Okay, so then we've got atem. So it's going to be yashavtem atem. So you all You all will sit to hot ha'etz under the tree, and this ha'omed stays the same, but I can't figure out why. Maybe, down the road it'll become clear to me. Okay, so and standing in the field, and it's going to be va ra'in ra'item. I bet it's going to be ra'item, and you all will see et zonatem, which is you all sheep. Haholeket saviv. Okay, so let's see what it says in the answer key. But yashav atem, right? Okay, so you all tachat ha'etz are sitting under the tree. Ha'omed, see, same thing. Basadeh, and standing in the field. Ba'ra'item, and you all will see et zonet. Oh, look at this. Chem, with and you will see Zorachem, your sheep, Holachet Saviv, walking round about. I'm sure there's a reason why that Chem is there for this particular one. But it has to do with you all. All right, now we've got Malachim Zarkim. So these are like righteous kings. Righteous kings. Okay, so I wonder if it's going to be Yashav Tem. If it's still going to be Yashav Tem, Malachim Zarkim. So righteous kings are sitting in the field. Tachat ha'etz ha'omed basadeh, and standing in the field. And I bet you this ra'ah is going to change to va ra'i. Let's see. And that's going to be them. They. It's going to be they. So I bet you it's going to be Yashav. I want to look that up and see what it is. Okay, I look at the chart. This is going to change to Yashvu, I think. That's going to change to Yashvu, they. So they sat, and who is the they? Malakim Zedekim, righteous kings. So that gets out of there. Tachat ha'etz, under the tree. Ha'omed, and standing basadeh, in the field. And I bet you this is going to be Vara'u. Et. And it's, now remember, this has to reflect them. So, zone, I wonder if it's going to be Zonahem to reflect they. It's going to have this ending on it. Zonehem. Holachet Zaviv. All right, so let's see what the answer key says. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Vayashvu malakim zedekim. Okay, so and sat the righteous kings tachat ha'etz, under the tree. Ha'omed, that stays the same, and standing basadeh, in the field. There it is. Varahu, that reflects they. Et. Oh, look at this. Zonam. I was close. But it's just a mem sofit, which reflects hem. Okay, so hem is they, right? So we're talking about righteous kings, them. Haholaket zaviv. All right. That was a fun exercise. It was a mind twister, but it was kind of fun. Okay, so we've got number 4 here, number 5, number 6. Let's see what time it is. All right, let's take a look at this. Aharon Yarad. Okay, so he went down. I know this one now because I did all that writing. Aharon. So Aaron went down, lifnei, in front of machanot. Let's see. That's the camps. Amate Yare, and he saw. Got to figure this one out. Machanot. I think it's camps. Okay, so I think I figured this out. At least I tried to. Okay, so Haron Yarad, he went down, Lifnei, in front of Machanot, the camp, and this Hamate is like the headquarter camp. Vayara, which is, and he saw it Hagoy, the it's like a pagan or something. I will say he was doing Masim Ra'im was doing evil works. Vayikra and Aaron called, and he called Oto to him, or he said to him, Shemot Ra'im, evil names. So it's like he called him evil names. So I think what it's saying is Aaron is calling the goy bad names because he's doing bad works. He's doing bad things, stuff like that. Okay, so they don't even have, okay, HaKohanim. Okay, so instead of Aaron, they've got HaKohanim. So HaKohanim, that's a good one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here for today. Try to work this out another time. And I got quite a bit done. It doesn't look like I got a lot done, but there's a lot that has been worked out here. See, it doesn't look like I've gone very far in the book, but see, this is very laborious to change all these. But the more you work with it, the more familiar you become with the conjugations and so on and the language. And we're getting down to the end here on this. I'm not going to do the tall tale. I don't like tall tales. I mean, I like tall tales, but I just want to stick with stuff that'll help biblical study, you know. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And, you know, put a note down there in the YouTube channel if there's something of interest here in this study, or if you want to add to the study, if there's a correction you want to make. I'd like this to be a corporate event, corporate endeavor. So with that, I will say shalom, shalom.